Hi, this is a design for a Lovespoon that I've actually been admiring for quite some time and always been kind of afraid to try it because it's very delicate and fragile, and I always kind of thought it was, a little too hard for me, but I'm going to give this one a try. And I've decided to make this one out of walnut. I had a nice piece here, so I got a pattern and I glued it on to a piece about a 1 inch thick, and I've already cut out the pattern on the scroll saw, so roughed it out. I basically just, I took the pattern, I sized it to something that, that I wanted to work with, and then cut that out, and I used a little rubber cement and glued it onto my wood. And then what I did was, after cutting out the little detail parts here with the scroll saw, I took it over to the bandsaw and I cut it in half. Now what I did was, I can't really see it, but I cut the bottom part a little thicker than the top part. I want the top part to be about 1/4, so that these are actually round and not oblong. And then the bottom part, it'll be a very shallow spoon on this one. I did a little rounding here and I started to ease it into the body. And then what I'll probably do is take this onto my belt sander and smooth up the back and round the outside of the spoon. And then I'll start to carve the inside part of the spoon. And then I'll start working on the rest of it. And I'm going to make 2 of these, and this is not my design, but I wanted to try it just as it was made before I did anything to change it. What I'm going to do, after I've carved these, whatever I can learn from that experience, I want to then make a similar design, but what I want to do is incorporate the idea of serpents or lizards. I already carved a lizard, and I've carved some twisty snake-like vines on my walking stick. And so what I want to do is either take I have a couple patterns for dragons, either use a dragon or a lizard or even a snake idea instead of the vines. And so instead of this being a leaf up here, this would be, a serpent's head. And then I'm not sure if I did a dragon or a lizard, this area in here could be maybe the body and a couple legs in this area, and then you could have other snakes coiling around it. So I'm going to alter this design after I've made this one according to this pattern with the flowers. Then I want to try it with a serpent and see how I can adapt it. I don't know if I'll also do that one in walnut. I haven't carved walnut in a while, but I did a few test cuts, and it just feels really beautiful. It comes the finish that comes off the knife is just fantastic. So that's a project that I'll be working on next.